Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are hoping that Khloe and Malika did not play us dark-skinned beauties, because today I'm trying out the Becca, Khloe and Malika BECCABFFS collab. Ooh, that is like super bright because it's silver, but here is the packaging for this. So if you're interested in seeing how this works on deeper skin tones, make sure you keep watching. Okay, you guys, so this palette released today is actually two that comes in the collab, one for Khloe and one for Malika, and they also released two lipsticks each, both like a nudish tone and a reddish tone. But today I only have Malika's bronzer palette, which is right here, and it's super pretty. It has like a mirror casing. I was actually excited about this release, not that I'm a big Kardashian or Malika fan, but because it's a collab with a woman of color, a black girl specifically. So I was like, okay, then it should work on me, right? And then I saw the pictures of the inside. And then I was like, wait, Malika is like my color or darker, right? Or no? No. But we all know that pictures can be deceiving, and then especially with bronzers, I don't think you can truly tell what it's going to look like until you start to put it on. Because even when you swatch it, it may look a little bit light. Just like my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in Mahogany. When I swatch it, it doesn't really look particularly dark enough. But it works and it's dark enough for my skin tone. So we're just going to have to see, girl. So here is the inside. This is so pretty. It's just super pretty. I love the tones of the blush, which are like right here. Here's the bronzer, and then here's the highlighter. I've been wanting one of those hourglass ambient lighting palettes for forever and a day, but they just don't make them deep enough. Like, they don't really care about us. So let's go ahead and start with some swatches because I know the girls want to see that. I'm going to first swatch the blush, the bronzer, the second blush, and then the highlighter. So this is Make Me Blush, and it is the first blush in the palette. These seem to have a little bit of sheen in them. Next is the bronzer, which is called Bestie Bronze. Which is actually looking a little deeper than me. So this may work, hopefully. The next blush is the Yes Girl blush. And that is a pretty corally blush. It's super cute. And then here is the highlighter. And it is called Dusted. Now, I don't know if I want my highlighter to be called Dusted, honey, because I ain't trying to be dusty. But there, oh, it's not dusty. We'll see. I have two different brushes. I have a dense brush and a light brush just to kind of test out the bronzers with. So I'm going to go ahead and do some bronzing because right now I look like a naked mole rat. So I need to warm up my face a little bit. Right now, I really cannot tell if I see the difference. I'm going to pick up my iPhone and look because this mirror still has the little plastic over it, so I can't tell. Can y'all tell? Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to pick up this blush brush and pack on some more. If this does work, though, your girl about to be out here looking sunburned. I'm packing it on too, so I can try to figure out if this is going to show up on people. I feel like I see a little bit of red, just a little. I don't think this is going to work for deeper skin tones. And I mean, a lot of you are probably going to say, well, I could have told you that from the picture. But sometimes pictures are deceiving and we don't really know. I will say that it added a little bit of sheen to like the areas that I did place the bronzer. So it has like a really nice glowy finish, but I can't really see the pigment on me. So I'm going to say the bronzer is not really all that, because here's my MAC Blunt, which I can use as a bronzer. It's like a brownish shade and it has a warm tint to it. So I'm going to put that like right over the top. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? Did you, girl? MAC Blunt is not a contour. It's definitely a bronzer because it's a little bit warmer. You can use it as a contour, but this has a little bit more of a reddish warm undertone in it. So I like to use it as a bronzer. And did y'all just see that? It gave me some warmth. So here is where I put the MAC Blunt on this side. And then here is the Khloe and Becca collab. Yeah, as you probably can see, that ain't it, chief. So the bronzer is what I was most excited about in the palette, but there are, of course, 2 blushes and a highlighter. So let's see how those work and see if that's like enough to make up for the bronzer, which I don't know if it is, because I'm constantly out here searching for a brown / deep skin friendly bronzer. Alright, so I'm going to take my blush brush, and on this side I'm going to go in with the orangey tone blush just to see how that's going to look. That blush is kind of looking like a highlighter, ain't it? It's so shimmery that I would wear it as probably a highlighter. So I'm going to clean this brush off and go into the red tone one. These blushes, of course, have some sheen to it, but since I do have so much texture on my face, I prefer matte bronzers. So again, if you like the shimmery blushes, cool, these are fine. So let's go ahead and finish this video off with the highlighter, dusted. Yeah, see, the problem is the other blush, the orangish tone one, looks so much like a highlighter. It's just looking like I'm adding a second layer of highlighter. So, but this highlighter is cute. It's not dusty like its name. Okay, so I'm really feeling the highlight, y'all. I think the highlight is mad cute. So my final recommendation is going to be twofold based on your skin tone. If you're NC45 or below, I feel like it's a good product. Formulas are really well. If you like sheeny blushes, which I know that there are people who do, and the highlighter will still work because it's not super deep. It'll work perfectly on your tone and down. And then of course they have the Khloe one if you're like super light and you can use Khloe's palette instead of Malika's palette. If you're my skin shade, NC50 or up, I'm going to say it's not worth the money. Even though it's $44, you do get 4 products, so that's $11 each. Unless you want 2 highlights, it's not going to be worth it. The bronzer is not a bronzer. It's going to be a pressed powder on you. And I feel like the other blush is not revolutionary enough, neither is the highlight, to justify paying almost $50 for this. Really cute packaging. If the shades were just deeper, girl, like so many issues could just be solved if you deepen it up. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me comments down below. Tell me if you can see the bronzer, because I'm just not seeing it. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I have a lot in store for you guys in the 2019. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time that I post, which is going to be every day in the month of December, even though December is already over. I know that. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.